We have rescheduled a few times,
I'll own that.
but I have Michelle Minik here for the Real Estate Is Show. Team Minik.
Well, my son Xander, he works with me. He's 22 years old and he's
Single.
got a girlfriend.
This is important for anybody listening.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for single people in this industry? What advice do you have for them for who they marry and what kind of support they need with who they marry?
Yeah, as a real estate professional, you've got to marry somebody that understands the business. This is 7 days a week. There is so much responsibility to your clients, and you owe that duty to them, especially when you're first starting, right? You can't miss a beat. And the competition, it's so stiff right now. Like, it's hard. I'm not saying to put real estate before your relationship, but what's the goal? What's the end goal here? 10 years, 15 years, 20 years in this business. And how are you going to achieve it if you're not in that fast-paced environment?
You rode the wave of the 04, 05, 06, and we're making buka bucks, I bet.
100%. Yeah.
Now, did you crash in 08, 09?
No, I actually thrived. That was even a better market. Yeah, I was the short sale queen.
I feel like I truly learned how to sell when I had to sell to a short sell seller.
Yep.
Because a short sell seller doesn't care about price.
Nope.
All they care about is, can you solve my problems?
Can you get me out of this?
So I would start off with, before we talk about where you're at, where do you want to end up?
I like that.
Let's get you there. And then let's work backwards. It's the top of the mountain analogy I talk about, right? Really, like, I would have speaking of people crying, I would have a box of tissues because those are hard times. You would get real stories from people. You know, when COVID hit for me, I spent 30 days straight worrying about how I'm not going to lose everything. Because when COVID first hit, we didn't know what was going on in the real estate market. And I had a lot of investments.
man.
So I was worried. Now, it ended up being okay.
Yeah.
But like, that was the most depressed I've ever been. And I realized I was like focused on the wrong thing. I was focused on, how do I not lose instead of how do I win? If you're a social person and you enjoy making friends, like, what a great business to be in, to like invest in people. If that's your personality.
I love that. That's the best part about it. Not just with your clients, but also with like your partners. Real estate has offered me every facet to invest, to be able to have opportunities in places I never dreamed I'd find it. I think that is what I like most about it. I get to see change in people's life. And sometimes I work a lot in the retirement communities, and the changes is that somebody passed away, or the changes is they're moving closer to their families, or it's their first property, or, whatever it is, it's kind of like you're along for this ride, man.
There are a lot of sales roles that you don't go and become friends with people.
That's right.
This is a very unique business where it's okay, almost encouraged, because that's where the referral business comes from. That's where, and you don't do it for that reason per se, but like you're allowed to, and it's encouraged, and it's an okay and a good thing. I'm curious, for those people at your level that have teams and do your size, when they're thinking about switching brokerages, whether it be to whoever, what risks go through your head? Like, what was it that went through your head that said, should I do this or not?
Every team leader's, it's so scary because you've had to earn your team's business, or they're your clients, right? Essentially, then they become your partners. The people are like, I didn't even tell them where we're going. I'm in. That was it. And it was funny because pretty much I got 98% of everybody to go with me. And the two people that didn't, it was actually a good thing, because it was the right move for them and it was the right move for me. And it kind of put the feet to the fire on, the loyalty between, because it's a partnership. That's the way I look at it. Every single person on my team is a partnership, including my employees. With Realty of America, like, the agents own the company. We're 60% owners. And, when we go public, we also are now shareholders in that respect. So that was a huge thing for me, because I don't want to sell real estate for the rest of my life. I think everybody, as much as they say they don't put emotions into any decision they make, I hear that a lot. It's strictly how much you're going to net me. I don't believe that. I just don't. Yes, maybe from time to time I'll come across that.
You get a really logical brain that maybe they're on the spectrum. Like those type of people.
Yep.
I could agree with that happen. Yeah.
But I would say 90% of the people out there are making decisions based on emotions. When you find something you love, or you have to let go of something you love, or you're having a change in your life. I mean, real estate is change. That's what I'm going to write down on that.